You don't need everything figured out right now. That's going to be the topic for today's video, so let's get right to it. You're not behind, even if it feels like everyone else has their life mapped out. Trust me, they don't. Most people are figuring out as they go, just like you are. The first thing I want to talk about is how the pressure to have it all together is a lie. Social media makes it look like everyone's thriving, but most people are just good at creating the best moments. I see people posting about them passing their exams and I'm wondering why I haven't started mine yet. I see people getting promotions and pay rises that I haven't got. What I don't see is when they're losing their jobs or when they fail those exams. No one posts about the confusion or the setbacks or the nights spent wondering if they're doing enough. I've had countless nights like that and I guarantee you have too. It's normal, it's natural, and it's okay. You just need to remember that no one posts it like they post their wins. The next thing I want to talk about is how life isn't a straight line. You don't need to know your dream career by 21. As teenagers, we're constantly asked from the ages of 15, what do we want to study and work as? What do we want to do when we're older? These are mature questions that we shouldn't be answering at this age. We literally don't have the brain capacity for it then. You may think you do, but in 10 years time you wouldn't give the same answer, and that's the point. The trouble is we're forced into choosing at this point, but people change paths at 25, 30 or even 40 and that's normal. I've had a career change after 3 years of doing something else. Everyone does it and nobody truly has anything figured out. Growth comes from experimenting, not sticking to a strict plan. You're never going to know what you like until you try something and get out there and do it, so stop procrastinating and wondering what could go wrong and just experiment. If you don't like it or don't enjoy it, cool, at least you know now. There's no strict plans to what you've got to stick to in life, so just do what feels best at that time. I think uncertainty is where real growth happens in life. The times when you're unsure, that's where character builds. When you're left to figure things out and work through a struggle, that's where you come out the other end stronger, more experienced. Navigating this builds character. It's okay to not have a 5-year plan. Focus on what's in front of you and you can build from there. You don't need everything laid out because things change constantly anyway, so as long as you know what's in front of you and you can focus on that, you'll do fine. Figuring it out is a lifelong process, and even people who look like they've made it still have doubts and still wonder what's next. It happens way more than you think. There's been countless times where I've been dead worried in my life, whether it's a fixed term contract not knowing if I'll be renewed, or when my YouTube video flops and I think that's it for my channel now. In life, there's so much pressure to appear like you've got everything figured out, and there shouldn't be. If you're watching this, you most likely have felt this pressure before. Your next step is to learn how to block this out and focus on yourself, as this pressure mainly comes from worrying about others and what they're doing and what they think about you. In life, the goal isn't to reach a perfect point of clarity of what you're going to be doing, it's to keep learning, adapting, and being okay with not knowing everything. I mean, I learn after every upload, checking my analytics. You're never going to have everything figured out, so just focus on learning from what you've done right and what you've done wrong and go from there. I mean, your worth isn't tied to a timeline either. You're not a failure because you haven't ticked certain boxes by a certain age. Take a breath, because you're not late, you're on your own path. And I've made a video discussing this, so I will leave a link on the screen now to it. So if you're feeling lost right now, good, because that means you're still searching and still growing. You don't need all the answers today, just keep moving forward, one honest step at a time, and learn from your mistakes and from what you've done well. Block out that external pressure and lock in on your own journey, because that's what truly matters. If you guys have enjoyed this video, then let me know by hitting the like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on more of my content. With that being said guys, it's been Jxey. Stay awesome.